Now, I've been watching this matchup a lot because of these two guys.
Right.
I've also watched Doug against other Karens, and a lot of people say that Karin does well in this matchup. I feel like what's funny is that with a lot, this matchup actually, I feel like Birdie actually has the buttons to beat Karin in the neutral.
Right.
It's once Karin gets in that she wins this matchup.
Yeah, and I feel like it can be easy to read kind of what Birdie is trying to go for as a Karin player, and then knowing kind of how to deal with each of those different things, because as we've talked about earlier, he has a strange hurt box, and some of his moves are actually, they're hard to punish just based on how far back they push him, you know, or how far forward it looks like he should go, but he doesn't. A good example is that slide move that Doug is using. It looks like it should be like horribly unsafe.
Oh, and it's not.
It's
not
yeah,
at all.
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
I think it might be negative, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like it's not positive.
I think it's like a -2, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's -2 because he doesn't get any offense out of it. Ooh. Trying for the EX dolphin dive off of a little bit of a frame trap there, but Alex reading it.
So this round itself,
Doug might take
no, doesn't get it, but gets the overhead. Now that was an interesting round because
the
it kind of
looking overhead ever.
The momentum of that round went back and forth really quickly, and it seemed like once one player had something going, the other jumped in and started doing something else that was basically turning it in their favor, and I feel like that round was really anybody's game.
So I saw so Doug got the little punish combo off of a neutral jump, and I saw that he planted himself in a specific range he wanted to be in.
Okay.
And then, you know, they jockeyed for position, but that's definitely what I'm seeing Doug want to do. He wants to fight from a specific position, misses the punish there on the...
Ooh, good jab.
Doug's got to be careful here. Pops the V trigger. Nice throw tech. Watch it, sees the step up. I appreciate Doug's patience. Ooh.
Wow.
Super to take the round. Nice.
Very nice. Take the match, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take the match. One thing I do have to say, Doug showed excellent patience there.
Very true. There were a lot of situations where he could have pressed something and he would have gotten destroyed for it.
Yeah. And he had his back against the wall. He had his opponent with V trigger popped. A lot of people would start making poor decisions. I would.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten like a drinking problem. Ken's hair back. Who is this?
Because he's someone that I know.
It's got to be somebody I know because it says Ken's hair back at it again.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of overlap on some of the ridiculous jokes that go on.
So, see, now, and this is exactly Alex. He's got the match going the way he wanted. He got in there. He stayed in there.
Yep.
Got the stun. Took the round. And very different from the matches we saw, from the rounds we saw in the first match.
Yeah, for sure. Now, whether or not Doug allows that to continue is really what we'll see here. It's kind of interesting how in this game, you'll see players completely dominate one round in such convincing fashion, but it's not because one player isn't necessarily playing well. I think that it can be just like maybe one or two decisions that weren't quite correct at the time, and that'll lead to just such a huge lead for one player.
Yeah. Yep. And this is we're seeing Doug is being very patient still. Ooh, wow, interesting counter to that. I don't think he read the overhead. This is now he only got off of one hit. This is going to scale a lot. That's... Wow. Wow, yeah, I was not sure if that was going to kill, but like it was comboed off of only one hit, so it wasn't scaling a whole lot. It was basically almost full damage, which that super full damage, I think, does a good 40% if you were just to do it raw. So
yeah.
Still very big damage off the one hit. We see Alex, he's just getting in there, staying in there.
Yeah.
He's frame trapping into command dash and basically daring Doug to guess.
To do something,
to
yeah.
Guess a throw tech, guess a button, and yeah, he's just pushing it back into the corner.
Ooh, I like that jump fierce a lot.
Ooh.
Okay, so he puts the banana out there. Now
The Great Wall of England.
Yeah, he allowed.
Oh,
wow.
This.
Okay, so that was very.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, that was a very interesting time to use super. You know, a lot of
Yes,
people
Frank.
they just want to
One and only.
they just want to reserve it for a very specific combo or a very specific situation. But sometimes it's really you really just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And just be and just know that that's how you're gonna win.
And I'm sure a lot of it was reaction by
Yeah.
Alex, but it was definitely a hard read of a
Yeah.
hard read.
For sure.
And I also think that was probably something Doug hasn't seen before, because
I don't feel like players normally would go for something like that.
Nope.
I mean, I know that
that's definitely character knowledge for Alex, because he knew his super was going to go as far as it needed to go.
That's true. If it were me playing, I would definitely have blocked, and I wouldn't have gotten that punish.
Alex working his way out of the corner, putting Birdie into the corner.
Okay, so now the thing, there's these situations that Karin has access to with
punish on that sweep.
With V trigger, where she can do a lot of these air resets into the V trigger, and they lead to some really, really difficult, ambiguous situations.
That's also, I think, what's important about good read to start the match by Doug. What's important about Karin and her V trigger is a lot of players, including myself, and I've seen Doug do it as well, want to V reversal when she goes into V trigger. I've watching a lot of the smarter Karens play that metagame, and they might go for different options in her V trigger, or not even go for Rekkas in her V trigger.
Yeah, because if you don't do it, people are waiting for you to do it, and then because of that, you still have your full game plan that you had before. You know what I'm saying?
It's also very interesting because Alex popped his V trigger pretty early in the round. Not too early, but early in the round. And I think a big reason why he's doing that is because,
oh my goodness, that's game.
This is
no, that's not game. Forget it.
This last hit does a lot of damage.
I don't think he's dead.
But Birdie's also got a lot of life.
Yeah.
So now Birdie can. Ooh.
Okay.
So, what I was saying before is that as we've seen the damage Birdie can do when he has V-Trigger and some EX bars, or even better, Super, making Doug have to use his V-Reversal means that later on in the match, he might not be able to use V-Trigger.
Right.
Or he's not going to be able to use V-Trigger till later in the match when, as we just saw, he's almost dead. He's at, So it's taking away a lot of that danger of Birdie by popping that V-Trigger early for Karin.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
Ooh, nice. I feel like Doug has to start challenging the buttons like he was before.
Yep, and because he wasn't.
That banana hung around and turned that read into turn that into. Miss Doug will take the first round off the stun, and as we see, Doug put Karin in the corner.
Yep.
Karin, not a lot of ways out.
He's just not letting him run his game the way that he was before. And I think that if he continues to do things that way, unless Alex makes the adjustment here, we're going to see Doug make a comeback.
Nice little use. I think that's jumping medium kick, maybe? I don't know. I joke a lot about, I feel like the creation of Birdie was they took all these random moves that didn't fit anybody else, and they were like, give them to Birdie.
Yeah, and then he just became this character who not only has these weird gimmicks, but is also just very solid because of it. Or he's very solid in the neutral game, which is honestly kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, he's a very different character, and I'm glad to see that, he's a good character.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
He definitely looked like just a character that was getting by in gimmicks early.
Yeah, he was going to be played just because nobody knows what he's doing.
So Doug at a slight life deficit, but not overwhelming. He also has a full V trigger and full bar, as Doug often does.
Ooh, misses the punish.
Good reaction by Alex there, but yes, misses the punish. The hard read. I think it was a hard... I don't think that was a combo. Like, that you can combo into up chain, but not from that.
Yeah, that was... That's
So
difficult to
Alex
say.
looking to close out winners finals here.
Yep, he's at match point here.
That banana down, jumps out of the banana. This shit is bananas. Doug going for a lot of well-placed sweeps. A lot of well-placed sweeps. Karin's not able to actually punish them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very
using
nice.
that EX bar. I feel like that might be what he has to do to really surprise Alex, to start using some of those things that he doesn't typically use.
Yeah.
Burning some of that EX bar with those armored EX moves. The empty jump. The empty jump. Yes, this is third strike, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh. DP, yes.
Nice. Just enough damage to take it.
Very well played. Feel like Doug just he got the momentum a couple times where he was challenging what Alex was doing, but he was just not sticking with it, and basically he was letting himself get worked by those different normals.